Hey there, guys. How you doing today? Today we're here for a very special episode. I wanted to share a little bit about an amplifier that I recently received. I just want to say that I was blessed enough to actually have an opportunity to own an amp that, on normal circumstances, I may not ever have been able to acquire this thing. And the amp I'm talking about is the one that you see back behind me. This is a Fender Vibrolux 1962. It has been rehoused, but even more importantly than that, this amp was owned by the amazing Chris Fleming. For those who know who he was the amazing guitar guru for the Fender Custom Shop for like 20 years or more. I'm not sure exactly on that number. But I was lucky enough to meet Chris Fleming as when he retired from Fender, he moved to the adjacent town next to me, and he runs an amazing repair shop and still does a lot of active building. So one day I noticed that there was an amp for sale, and I won't get into all the details of pricing and all that kind of stuff, but there was a folder that was on top of this amp. And it actually says this amp was a Fender Vibrolux Dumbled. So anybody knows Alexander Dumble knows the amazing amps that he's built for some amazing guitar players out there. And after speaking with Chris and getting the history, I have the complete provenance and the story of the amp inside here, along with the schematics and everything that Dumble did. But apparently Chris Fleming was good friends with Alexander Dumble. And when he acquired this Vibrolux, Alex did a little special modding for him on this thing and just cleaned it up and made it very special. And I was lucky enough to get my hands on this thing. And right now it's about ready to go into a museum. I'm making arrangements right now to get it placed in a museum in Phoenix. I really would love to just share the story behind it. And, I won't share all of the story today. I'm just here to let you hear today how this amazing amp sounds and the versatility. Because if any of you have ever played a 62 Vibrolux, a lot of those are magical in themselves, but this one here is very special. And I just wanted to take a few moments to share it with you today here in the channel. So let's see if I just got a clean sound with a little bit of reverb. Another thing that's special is the guitar I'm playing. This was actually owned by Malcolm McDowell. Clockwork Orange, Mozart in the Jungle. Let's see if we can pop some of the... So this is on the normal side, just clean. This is So that's just added a little bit of King of Tone on there. But the sound of this thing is just so clean. I got the bass at around 4 o'clock, treble at around 5.5, volume kind of like at 2. Hopefully the microphone picks this up okay. So the clean on this thing is just... Let's try a little bit of clon on this thing. Let's see. So I have the clon at about, kind of like where Mayor has it, 10, 11 o'clock. Trebles at about, say, 1. Let's try it with a little bit of the Noble's ODR. All right, so this is with the Telecaster, obviously, to the clean channel that I've been edging out with various overdrives. I'm going to go ahead and get a different guitar to go ahead and try this out. I'm going to go ahead and let's try it. I'll surprise you. Let me grab something else here. All right, thank you. All right, guys, so here we are now. I have this 335 that I just brought out from 1982. We'll still play through the clean side of this of the Vibrolux. Try it out here. Anyhow, just a little playing on that with the King of Tone. All right, let's try a little bit of I got a Brothers gain stage here. Let's see. Kind of has a good fuzz. Takes pedals really well. I've noticed that anything that I put in front of it sounds good. Let's go ahead and try that clon again. Not bad, not bad. Let's got that Nobels. we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go over to the other channel. Let's pop this on over. All right, put some delay back on here. Add the clon. The no bells. We're going to add the clean side of the King of Tone. I have the hot side of the King of Tone coming up. It's goofing around there. Again, today I'm just messing with this Dumble Vibrolux for the first time. Put it on camera just to kind of see what's going on. I kind of want to document it before I put it in the museum, and maybe I'll try it with another guitar. All right, cool. All right, so here we are with the parts caster that I built a little while back. Amazing relic body. I had fun with this. We're actually going to do a video on all the Telecaster builds that I've done because I love building these things. I do have a knack for putting them together properly and setting them up right. This one has the Brad Paisley pickups in there. Super amazing neck on this one. So let's just go for the sound. Let's see. We're on the second channel here. It's a really nice clean on that. Anyhow, just goofing around there with the King of Tone. One of my favorite pedals, by the way. If you've never owned a King of Tone, I suggest trying one out on your board. The way you can set it up with an overdrive or as a boost or distortion is quite amazing. I mean, even just, let me turn off the delay here for a sec, just to give you. So that's the unaffected sound. Sounds good as it is, but check this out. This is with the King of Tone. So it's really good in a mix. It cuts through very nice. When you're in a band, you'll cut through really nice with the King of Tone. I have the other side of the King of Tone set up more like a boost. So it'd be a nice solo over this. And then you can add the clean boost. I also use the Nobels a lot, the ODR1, one of my favorite. The original ODR1s, they had a problem cutting through sometimes because of the excessive bass. This is one of the reissues, and you can literally dial out all the unwanted bass, which is really nice. You can cut all of that out. This amp takes pedals so well. Check this out. Let's put some. Let's see here. There we go. All right, let's try this little melody out here. Let's see. Anyhow, just goofing around here, trying different sounds on this thing. Like I said, continues to take pedals amazingly well. Anyhow, I'm going to wrap this up today. Just wanted to share a little bit about this Dumble Vibrolux. I'm really honored to be able to own this, and can't wait to put it in the Music Instrument Museum in Phoenix, so that others can at least take a peek at it and hear the story about where this amp came from. I do have the provenance, and I may share that in another video here as I do a little bit, little sound checks here. So if anybody's interested, please like, subscribe, and comment on the video, and I'd love to share more about it with you guys. Thank you.